very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the show where the aim of the game is to avoid obvious answers and find the obscure ones. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hiya, I'm Rory. I'm from Llandrindod, Dodwells. This is my niece Rebecca from Basingstoke.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Ash. This is my partner Chris. I'm from Warrington and he's from Salford.
Couple number three.
I'm Andy. This is my wife of 50 years, Kath. We're from Horwich, near Bolton.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Katie. This is my lovely cousin Hetty, and we're both from the Cambridgeshire Fens.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. Very warm welcome to Pointless. Terrific it is to have you all here. There's only one person left for me to introduce, an actor who appeared in Toast of London. But today, it's our contestants who'll be on the rack. It's my pointless friend. It's Susan Wakoma.
Thank you.
That's fun. Toast of London.
Oh, it's so fun.
Oh, lordy.
And I'm a huge Matt Berry fan.
Yeah, same.
I absolutely love him. And yeah, it's just so, it's really surreal. If you've never watched it, it's a very surreal comedy.
Yeah.
And that's what I absolutely love. Good
Same.
fun.
Really good fun.
Larks.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Sid and Emma, again, they won the jackpot. Listen, one pair in front of me, if you get through to the final, it looks like you're going to win. I'll put the kibosh on it now by saying that, haven't I? But seemingly everybody wins. I don't know why. We haven't made it any easier. Everyone's just got a bit cleverer. Anyway, this is a long way of leading into the fact that today's jackpot starts off at £1,000. But it'll grow. They've grown every other show. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. As ever, the pair with the highest score at the end of each round will be eliminated, so just make sure you are not that pair by scoring as low as you possibly can. Simple as that. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category today is UK Geography. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second, and whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. Let us find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many cities alphabetically between K and U as they could.
Okay, let's do this. So, we are looking for any city in the United Kingdom, its overseas territories, or crown dependencies that has a name beginning with a letter between K and U inclusive. This is according to the list of cities page on the gov.uk website as of June 2025. Best of luck all.
Thank you very much indeed. So, Rory, we come straight to you. Now, this is your last chance to tell us things we don't yet know. Rory, what?
Well, I'm sure my two daughters would love to mention that we also have two pets. We have a miniature Dachshund named Bean and a little Netherland dwarf rabbit, which has got the lovely name of Elgar, which I'm sure you'd appreciate.
I do.
Because there's a
appreciate
classical connection there.
Yes.
And I'm a big classical music fan myself. Elgar has a special place
Was
in
there
my
a
heart.
significance to Elgar being chosen?
My friends actually named him, and he was born on the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, and they were listening to,
Well, there we are.
Land of Hope and Glory, and it just seemed to fit. So,
Marvellous. It looks across the Malvern Hills longingly, maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
There we are. Now, Rory, these cities, there's no getting away from them. I wonder if you've come up with one.
I'd love to come up with a really obscure one, but I will start with Stafford.
Stafford, says Rory. Should we see what happens when we say Stafford? Oh, no! I'm so sorry. Not Stafford. That scores you 100 points. Oh, I'm sorry about
Yeah,
that.
very sorry, Rory. There isn't actually a city called Stafford. It's a town, I'm afraid. Sorry about that.
I mean, it's got to be hoping one day to be elevated to city status. It's got to be hoping.
Stafford's doing that.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course
Please,
it is.
please.
It's got a shire.
It has got a shire.
It's got a shire. I mean, obviously, yeah, there are other places that have shires and aren't.
That's true.
Cities. So,
People at
yes.
Stafford, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Start shouting now.
Yes. Ash, welcome to Pointless. It's great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
So yeah, hi, I'm Ash. I'm a research scientist for a chemical company. So I work a lot in chemistry labs, trying to make ingredients that go into like your shower gel and your shampoo, unless, I don't need to use it personally, but and trying to find ways to make those products more sustainably.
Very good. We don't think about that, do we? What happens after it's gone down the plug hole?
Exactly.
Yes, someone's got to look after that. And it's Ash.
And it's you.
Thank goodness it's Ash. Someone brilliant is doing this.
Thank goodness it's you, Ash.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ash, let's have a city from you that appears alphabetically between K and U.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember my alphabet, but I think
Yeah.
I've got it. So I'll go with Plymouth.
Plymouth, says Ash. Should we see how many of our 100 people said Plymouth? Plymouth is right. Down it goes to 6. This is terrific. Very well done indeed.
Really, really great work. So, the slang term Jana is nicknamed for a person from the city of Plymouth.
I'm going to confess, in my 55 years, I've never heard the slang term Jana.
There you go.
But then I'm from the Northumberland, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
Other
why
end of the
would you
country,
know?
I wouldn't know.
Well, anyone from Plymouth who's watching, thank you for watching,
Jana.
you Jana.
I hope it means
that's
something
pleasant.
nice.
Yeah, exactly what it seems.
Yeah, I'm not sure it sounds...
Dicey.
But maybe it is.
I
don't know.
retract that. I retract it, just to be safe.
There we are. Anyway, still, but thank you. We've all learned something there. Kath, welcome back. I'm aware that this is your 3rd show, I think. This has to count. What do we not yet know about you, Kath?
Well, in the last 20 years or so, Andy and I have done a lot of long-term travelling, 3-month trips here and there all around the world. I had quite a few exciting wildlife situations going on. I've ridden elephants, I've ridden a camel through the Indian desert, I've driven a team of huskies across an icy lake. Probably the most exciting and tricky one was trying to ride the ostrich in South Africa.
Was that something you were meant to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all having a go.
Really? You could ride ostriches? Do they have a saddle?
No.
You just hold on for dear life?
Yes, you just hold on, yeah, for dear life.
Wow.
And it is dear life, because he's...
Yeah. I once had to ride a pig naked.
Okay, you have to elaborate on that.
Yeah.
You can't just leave it.
I once had to ride a pig naked down a high street somewhere in Sussex. And it was in a sitcom that I'd been in.
There we go.
And my character had lost a bet. And I actually had to do it. And we tried they have all kinds of flesh-coloured things that they make you wear. And every time it wasn't working. So I said, look, come on. If it means we can just do it in one take, I'm just going to do this. And so I did. And then we finished it just seconds before all the school children came out
thank
from their...
Thank goodness.
I think that's...
You rode a pig.
There we are. Anyway, Kath, where were we? Cities between K and U.
I'd almost forgotten myself.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to have to go for another pointless favourite and say St Asaph.
St Asaph. Very well done indeed. St Asaph. Should we see if that is still a pointless favourite? St Asaph. It is absolutely right. 100 is our high score, and you've obviously passed that. 6 is our low score, and you passed that. It's down to 1. Very well done indeed, Kath.
Really?
That's a 3rd programme kind of play, I think. Very good indeed.
Excellent answer. So, in 2002, St Asaph held the first Woodfest Wales, a festival celebrating wood and rural activities, including a lumberjacking event and chainsaw carving.
That sounds fun.
Do you know what it needs?
Yeah.
You on a pig.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's missing.
There we are. I'm available, as you know. Now, Katie, welcome back. Great to have you with us again. Is this another creation of yours?
No, sadly not, but it is all charity shop bought, but not made by me.
Last time, that was an amazing creation.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Tell us more things about yourself.
So in my spare time, I also love film and theatre.
Yes.
So always at the cinema or at the theatre. I'm very spoilt for choice where I am at the moment.
You're in the Fens, but whereabouts?
Well, we both grew up in the Fens, but I'm
Right.
actually in Norwich at the moment.
I see.
Yeah, which is amazing for like the big touring companies, but
Yes.
also there's amazing amateur shows.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Superb. Now, Katie, what are you going to go for? Which city, I wonder?
I'm going to play safe and go for Peterborough.
Peterborough. Safe. Peterborough. Let's see how many of our 100 said Peterborough. Peterborough's right. Well, 100's our high score, 1 is our low. So, I mean, what a range we cover. And you're down to 2. Look at that. Very well done indeed. 2 for Peterborough.
Great low answer. So, Henry VIII's first wife, Catherine of Aragon, is buried at Peterborough Cathedral. I didn't know that.
I did not know that either until now. That's the kind of fact that I would love to keep hold of, but I know I will have forgotten by round 3.
Same.
There we go.
What do we do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just have to keep lots of Post-its.
That's what we
Just
need
write
to
them
do.
down, and then they'll fall off. Anyway, there we are. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. 1, very much the best score of the past, Kath, very well done. Then we travel up to 2, where we find Katie and Hetty. Then from there to 6, where we find Ash and Chris. And there, I'm so sorry, Rory, it's a mountainous climb up to 100. And that, I'm afraid, is your bequest, Rebecca. Who knows what you can do with it? We shall wait and see, but good luck. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? There we are. Hetty, welcome back to Pointless for your second show. You find us trying to find UK cities between K and U in the alphabet, and you are on 2. But before we get into all of that, tell me more about yourself. Where are you in the Fens, or are you no longer in the Fens either?
I'm no longer in the Fens either. I'm actually in Essex at the moment.
OK, we're not too far
Not too
away.
far. Still in East Anglia. So.
Still in East Anglia. There we are.
Yeah.
Yes. And what took you to Essex?
That's where my partner lives. So, yeah, moved in with him last year.
And do you miss the Fens? Do you still get the winds? You still get the winds straight from Siberia?
Do you know, I'm not a big fan of the hills where I live in now. I get very out of
it must be
breath.
exhausting.
I prefer to be below sea level. That's
Absolutely
where I'm
fine.
most comfortable.
Yes, yeah, quite right. Hetty, should you score 97 or less, you'll be through to round 2.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to play it safe because Katie's done the heavy lifting there, and I'm going to go with Lincoln.
Lincoln, says Hetty. Let's see how many of our 100 said Lincoln. Look at your lovely red line up there. Perfect. You're in round 2. Down it goes to 12. Very well done indeed, taking your total up to 14.
Excellent. So, Lincoln, the Romans built a fortress on the hill where the city stands today, the ruins of which can still be seen.
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Andy, welcome back. Welcome back. I love these trips you go on. Proper 3-month trips. I mean, that's the way to travel.
Surprisingly, the place that had most really big highlights to us was Argentina.
Oh,
Iguazu Falls
yes.
we were on Puerto Valdez, which is the breeding ground of the southern right whale. And we opened our curtains in the morning to watch Mum teaching cub to breach.
Wow.
And possibly the peak was 7 o'clock in the morning on Cape Horn at the lighthouse.
Fantastic. Andy, what are you going to go for? You're on 1 if you can score 98 or less.
I'll go for St David's.
St David's, says Andy. Here's your red line, lovely and high. Let's see if we can get you smashing through that with St David's. Absolutely. Look at that, down to 3. Very well done indeed, taking your total up to 4. This is wonderful.
Great answer. So, the medieval Bishop's Palace in St David's hosts summer open-air arts events. In 2025, a production of Much Ado About Nothing was staged there.
Very lovely indeed. Thank you. And now, Chris, we come to you. Welcome to Pointless. The floor is yours. We would like to hear about Chris.
Like Ash, I work as a research scientist in a chemical manufacturing company. We actually work together, but in a different team. My field of research is focused on biotechnology, and specifically genetic engineering of microorganisms.
Interesting / scary. Wow, that's brilliant. What do you do for fun?
So for fun, I recently have taken up sewing. So very proud to say that what Ash is wearing right now, I made myself.
Look at that. It's wonderful. It's like he's sitting on a balcony on a very sunny day. Brilliant. I love it. Now, Chris, you are on 6. 93 or less gets you into the next round.
Right. I'm going to play it safe and say the city where I am from, Salford.
Salford, says Chris. Here is your red line, lovely and high. Let's see if we can get you below that with Salford. You are through to round 2. Very well done indeed, Chris. That's a brilliant answer. A pointless answer to boot. And being a pointless answer, that's £250 for today's jackpot, taking the total up to £1,250. I told you it would grow. Scores you nothing and leaves your total at 6. Very well done indeed.
Congratulations. OK, so during the time of Edward the Confessor, the royal manor of Salford was also known as Salfordshire. Salfordshire.
You can say either. I
Either.
favour shire.
Do you
I favour shire.
Salfordshire.
Salfordshire.
I think Salfordshire, we're going into like Lord of the Rings territory,
Yeah.
aren't we?
Yeah.
Salfordshire. Decided.
Thank you very much indeed. And Rebecca, we come to you. this is your last chance to speak to us, I'm sorry to say, because you are already the high scorers before you've given your answer. But yes, what do we not know about you, Rebecca?
I really like to bake in my free time, and I'm the designated cake maker in the house.
Very good. Is it always cakes, or do you do all kinds of different things?
I bake all kinds of desserts, but I like to make birthday cakes. And my biggest critic is my little sister. And each birthday, she gives me a different challenge of a cake that she doesn't think I'm going to be able to create. But then I ace it each time.
What's been the biggest challenge so far?
Okay, maybe my biggest challenge was my tiramisu cake, which didn't have any cake really, but it was just like a layered tiramisu. And it was like...
But that's cake?
Yeah.
Very nice indeed. So all I can think about is tiramisu now. Sorry, it's literally, I'm lost in tiramisu. Rebecca, you're on 100. I'm afraid you're going to be our high scorers. Would you like to venture a city, though? Maybe there's another pointless one.
I don't always know the difference between like cities and towns, but I'm going to say Loughborough, because I think that's a university.
Let's try it, shall we? Loughborough. Is it a city? Loughborough. How many people said it, if it is? No, bad luck. But look at that. That was a very decent thing to do.
Yeah.
It means you share with Rory, the high scorers. You become our latest members of the 200 Club. Very well done. 200. Loughborough, I'm afraid, not a city, though.
Well, I'm really sorry. Commiserations, but you're part of the 200 Club, which is a very esteemed club to be joining on the show.
Nice.
So even though we have to say goodbye to you, at least there's that. But
There's
unfortunately,
that.
the wrong answer.
We have jamborees and barbecues. You can bring cakes along for that. It'd be very popular indeed. So, yeah, we look forward to seeing you at the events.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
So let's look at some other pointless answers. There weren't that many. So, Chris, you did very well in finding one. So you could have had Newry, Salford, which Chris said, and Southend-on-Sea. Also, we could have had Stanley in the Falklands. Well done at home if you got any of those.
Thank you very much indeed. So that brings us to the end of our first round. It means we have to say goodbye to Rebecca and Rory. And I'm afraid this is the big goodbye. It's been lovely having you on the show.
Yes.
We never got you beyond round one.
I know.
I'm sorry about that.
Consistency.
Yeah, we're consistent.
Thank you so much for playing. Rebecca and Rory. But for the remaining three pairs, it is now time for round two. And there we are, down to three pairs. Well done, everyone. We've made it to round two. Fantastic work. Kath and Andy, as ever, our lowest combined scorers. Always terrific work from you. But Chris, our lowest individual scorer. So fantastic work to you as well. And just Hetty and Katie, lovely to have you with us. Best of luck to everybody. Our category for round two today is famous relatives. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns nieces and nephews.
OK, we're going to give you 6 clues on each pass to well-known people who are the nieces or nephews of other well-known people. The clues will also tell you who the aunts and uncles are. We'd like you to give us the names of the nieces and nephews. We've also given the initials of the nieces and nephews to help you out. Best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. So, we're looking for nieces and nephews of well-known people, and here is our board of 6. Actor who portrayed Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Star Wars prequel trilogy and is the nephew of Dennis Lawson, E.M. Queen of the United Kingdom from 1837 to 1901, who succeeded her uncle, William IV, V. Pop singer who's spent over 20 weeks at UK #1 in 2024 and is the niece of Bart Simpson voice actor Nancy Cartwright, SC. Actor in The Inbetweeners, who presented the documentary Asking for It and is the niece of comedian Ted Robbins, EA. Nigerian midfielder who has played for Arsenal, Everton and Fulham and is the nephew of former footballer JJ Okocha, AI. And star of the Tomb Raider and Maleficent films, who is the niece of singer-songwriter Chip Taylor, AJ. There we are. Chris, it's over to you.
I think I know a couple of them, but I think I'm going to go for the third one from the top, which is Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yes.
Shall we see if that is right for the niece of Nancy Cartwright? I didn't know that. That's thrilling.
Yes.
Absolutely right, Sabrina Carpenter. Down it goes to 11. Great work, Chris.
Brilliant, brilliant answer. So, Nancy Cartwright confirmed the rumours about their connection on TikTok, calling Sabrina a superstar. Many of Nancy's fans commented that it is the other way round and that she is the superstar.
That's nice, isn't it?
It's nice, isn't it? Both superstars.
Both superstars.
Glittery family.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful, thank you. Andy, what are you
I
going to...
should know the footballer,
go
but it's
for?
not coming to my head. So I'll have to go for Queen Victoria, Victoria.
Victoria, Queen of the United Kingdom, 1837 to 1901. Should we see how many of our 100 said that? Victoria. Victoria is right, and that goes down to 59.
Okay. So, apparently, William IV was worried that if he died before Victoria reached 18, Sir John Conroy, a close friend of Victoria's mother, would have too much power. William died 27 days after Victoria's 18th birthday, and she banished Conroy from the royal court.
Wow. So you went from having potentially too much power to having none at all.
None at all.
Wow.
Love all this.
I love all this, but I wonder how Victoria's head was turned on this.
Yes.
Something must have happened. Very exciting.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. Someone will know.
Someone will know. If
We
you
don't
know,
know.
let us know.
Thank you. Hetty, you're the last person to have this board. Do you want to go through it and fill in the blanks?
Yeah, I think I know most of them. I don't know the footballer. I think the top one's Ewan McGregor, and I think the bottom one is Angelina Jolie. But I'm going to go for the actor in Betweeners, Emily Atack.
Emily Atack says, Hetty, should we see how many of our 100 said that? Emily Atack. It is absolutely right. Well, 59 is our high score and you passed that. 11 is our low score and you passed that down to 6. Very well done indeed on that far podium.
Fantastic. Really great answer. So, Emily's mum is Kate Robbins, who is the sister of Ted Robbins. Paul McCartney is Emily's first cousin twice removed. That is impressive lineage.
Very impressive lineage.
So, Hetty, you were right about Ewan McGregor. That was worth 26. And you also got the star of Tomb Raider and Maleficent films. That is Angelina Jolie, which is 41. And the footballer that we were looking for is Alex Iwobi, worth 12.
Thank you very much indeed, Susan. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. 6, the best score of the past, Hetty. Absolutely brilliant on that far podium. 11, second best. Chris and Ash, then up to 59. Kath and Andy. Always the low scorers in round 1. Something about round 2. I don't understand it. Anyway, Kath, it's in your hands. Let's hope we can get a low score from you. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? So we are going to put 6 more clues up to famous nieces and nephews of well-known people on the board, and here they are. Walk-on-by singer who is the niece of Whitney Houston's mother, Cissy, D.W. Gardener's World presenter who is the nephew of Booker Prize-winning author A.S. Byatt, J.S. Actor who rose to fame as Dr. Doug Ross in ER and is the nephew of This Old House singer Rosemary Clooney, G.C. Actor known for her work in American Horror Story and Scream Queens, who is the niece of film star Julia Roberts, ER. Former Chelsea player and manager who was previously in the West Ham squad, managed by his uncle Harry Redknapp, FL, and Conservative Prime Minister from 1902 to 1905, who succeeded his uncle Robert Gascoigne Cecil, Marquess of Salisbury, AB. There we are. Now then, Katie, you are on 6. 52 or less gets you through. What are you thinking?
I think the lowest one I can go for, hopefully, is Julia Roberts' niece, which is Emma Roberts.
You're going to go for Emma Roberts. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. Here is your red line. Emma Roberts. It's right. You are in the head-to-head. Down to go 16. Fantastic work, taking your total up to 22.
Really strong answer. In a magazine interview, Emma Roberts said that she would love to work with Julia in a film, but despite several pitches being made, the right one hasn't materialised yet.
Oh, there we go. Anyway, thank you very much indeed. Now, Kath, the moment of truth. You're on 59. We need a low score from you here.
Well, I don't know if this is right because I don't know if the dates are right, but I'll go for Arthur Balfour.
Arthur Balfour for the bottom one.
Yeah.
Excellent. There is no red line for you, Kath. We just have to hope this goes a long, long way down. Arthur Balfour. It absolutely is Arthur Balfour. Look at that. 10. Very well done indeed. 69, your total. Is that enough, I wonder?
Great answer. Robert Gascoigne Cecil appointed the inexperienced Arthur Balfour to a series of political posts. Some believe this nepotism led to the expression, Bob's your uncle.
Thank you very much. OK, now, Ash, we come to you. You are on 11. You have to score 57 or less to get through. Do you want to talk us through that board?
I wish I could. I probably know two of the obvious ones. Rosemary Clooney would obviously be George Clooney, but I'll go with the former Chelsea player being Frank Lampard.
Frank Lampard, says Ash. Here is your red line, nice and high. Can we get you below that with Frank Lampard? It's right. You are in the head-to-head. Very well done indeed. Ash, down it goes to 29, taking your total up to a lovely round 40.
Excellent. So, Harry Redknapp is Frank Lampard's uncle by marriage. Harry's son, Jamie Redknapp, played alongside Frank Lampard for England. As children, they would practice in their granddad's garden.
That's so nice.
Wonderful.
Very
Superstars.
nice indeed.
Superstars.
Yes, yes, yes.
So...
This is fun.
Yes, this is
I can
fun.
do all of these. in
OK,
fact.
go for it. Let's have a look.
The top is Dionne Warwick.
Correct, that's 32.
The next one is Joe Swift.
Excellent, and that is actually the lowest answer with 6. And of course, Ash, you were right. George Clooney, which would have scored 42.
There we are.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
Well
much
done.
indeed. Bringing
Well
us to
done.
the end of the second round. It means we say goodbye to Kath and Andy. I mean, my goodness, I'm sorry. You deserve a trophy, absolutely, because you've just been stalwarts. But it's been lovely. It's been lovely having you on. Thank you so much for coming and playing. Kath and Andy. Wonderful. For the remaining two pairs, though, time for the head-to-head. Hetty and Katie, Ash and Chris, very well done. You're one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £1,250. However, before we play the head-to-head, we have a chance to throw more money into that jackpot by seeing if we can find a couple of pointless answers. So here goes, just for fun. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many internet search engines as they could.
OK, so you will see 6 options. 2 are scoring, 2 are pointless, and 2 are not current internet search engines at all. £250 in the jackpot for each pointless answer. Best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. So, can you find the 2 pointless answers from these potential internet search engines? We have Bizarre Fruit, Brave, Swiss Cows, Mojeek, Geller, and Ecosia. Does anybody know anything?
No idea.
We know Ecosia.
We know Ecosia, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that'll probably have a score.
I think Mojeek may be a character of Captain America or something.
OK, well, Hetty and Katie, what would you like to go for? You're going to nominate a
I want to
pointless
say Bizarre Fruit.
Yeah, we like that one.
search engine.
We'll go for Bizarre Fruit.
Bizarre Fruit. Should we see if that is a pointless search engine? Bizarre Fruit. No. Right, Ash and Chris, what would you like to nominate?
I think we'll go for Swiss Cows.
Swiss Cows. Should we see if Swiss Cows is a search engine, a pointless one? Ooh. It's a search engine. Come on, Swiss Cows. There we are. Brilliant.
Excellent, well done. So Swiss Cows has their data centre in the Swiss Alps, so well done. Bizarre Fruit was a red herring. That's the title of the M People album that has Search for the Hero.
Nice.
There we go. The other pointless answer was Mojeek, which is a British search engine. Our other red herring is Geller. In Friends, Chandler's last name is Bing, which is the name of a search engine. Monica and Ross' last name is Geller. And then we have Ecosia, which is a search engine, the greenest way to search, according to the company's website, worth 2. And then we have Brave, which is a search engine worth 3.
Lovely.
There we go.
Thank you very much indeed. And well done, you managed to find a pointless answer, which means we can add £250 to the jackpot. So it now, therefore, stands at £1,500. But who'll be paying for it? Well, let's find out in the head-to-head. Now, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you are now allowed to confer before you give your answers. Best of luck to everybody. Here is our first question, and it is all about beds.
So we're going to show you 5 pictures of different types of beds. We have added alternate letters as additional clues. Please give us your best answer.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal the 5 beds, and here they come. A, LF. B, TUKE. C, MRH. D, FUPSE. And E, FTN. There we are. Hetty and Katie, you're our low scorers. You get to go first. Feel free to confer.
I don't know. I've just made that up.
Go for your guess.
Yeah, we're going to take a bit of a gamble and go for B, trunky.
Trunky. B, trunky. Say Hetty and Katie. Now then, Ash and Chris, would you like to talk us through that board?
We think D might be four-posted.
Four poster. A is loft.
But I think we're going to go for E, which is futon.
E, futon. So we have trunky and futon. Hetty and Katie going out on a limb, but I like that, with B and saying trunky. Should we see if it's right?
Oh.
No bad luck, but I admire that spirit.
Make up a bed.
Meanwhile, Ash and Chris merely have to be correct with E, futon, to win the point. Futon. Absolutely right. Very well done. Down it goes to 65, but crucially it was right, and it means after one question you are up 1-0.
Oh, so close, you guys. I think you were maybe thinking of truckle, maybe?
Oh.
Does that ring a bell?
I think I just made it up.
You
to be
just made it
honest.
up. Excellent. Well, if you had meant truckle, that would have been worth 5. And A is loft, which you guessed correctly. That's 39. Then we have C, which is Murphy, worth 11. And then we have this glorious four-poster, which you got correct, 45. And of course, you've got futon.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Right, here comes your second question. Ash and Chris, you get to answer it first. And if you win this, you are straight through to the final. Good luck, therefore, Hetty and Katie. Our second question is all about cricket dismissals.
Okay, so we're going to show you 5 anagrams of ways a batter can be given out in a game of cricket, as listed in the Laws of Cricket section of the Marylebone Cricket Club website. Please unscramble these anagrams.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, let's reveal our 5 anagrams, and here they come. We have owl bed, mud pest, lethal witch bite, cat hug, and feeble rocket wig. There we are. Ash and Chris, you will go first.
Yeah, I think we'll have to go for quite an obvious one, as the top one being bold.
You're going to go for bold. OK, bold. Hetty and Katie. Do you want to talk us through those?
Well, I'm guessing the second one would be stumped. The long one with witch bite would be leg before wicket. And then I think cat hug is caught. I think we're going to go for stumped.
You're going to go for stumped. So we have bold and we have stumped. Chris and Ash went for bold. Let's see how many of our 100 said bold. Yeah, 57 for bold. High scorer there. Hetty and Katie, meanwhile, have gone for stumped. Let's see how many of our 100 said that for mud pest. Very well done. That wins it for you. You're back in the game. 33. And after 2 questions, Hetty and Katie, it's 1-1.
Excellent, excellent. So, do you know any of these?
So far, yes, I agree with court and leg before wicket.
Yes.
That bottom one, I haven't even started trying to unpack that one yet.
So, court was worth 46, yet leg before wicket, 27.
Oh, sorry, that was leg before wicket.
There we go. There we go. So, what do you think lethal witch bite is? It is quite a rare dismissal.
No, tell me.
It is hit the ball twice. And that would have got one person who got that right.
Yes.
So, there we go.
Crikey. There, thank you very much indeed. Right, third question. Whoever wins this one goes through to the final and plays for that jackpot. Everybody has to be on their front foot. Here it comes. It's all about stylish musicals.
Okay. We are going to give you clues to 5 musical films which in May 2022 were listed by Tatler magazine as the most stylish musicals of all time. We are going to give you the name of a character from the film version, the actor who portrayed them, and the year in which the film was released. Please give us the titles of the musicals.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, let's reveal our 5 clues to these stylish musicals. Here they come. Eliza Doolittle, Audrey Hepburn, 1964. Mia, Emma Stone, 2016. Don Lockwood, Gene Kelly, 1952. Anita, Rita Moreno, 1961, and Sandy, Olivia Newton-John, 1978. There we are. Hetty and Katie get to go first.
Yeah, me too.
OK, musicals is a category I hope to come up. We're going to go for the second one, Emma Stone, and go for La La Land.
La La Land, say Hetty and Katie. Now, Ash and Chris, can you talk us through that board?
They fortunately took our answer because it's the only one that I know.
We'll go with Sandy and Grease Lightning.
OK, you're going to say Grease Lightning for the bottom one, Sandy. OK, we have La La Land and Grease Lightning. Let's see how many of our 100 people said La La Land. La La Land is right. Down it goes to 19. Meanwhile, Ash and Chris are saying Grease Lightning for Sandy, Olivia Newton-John. No, not Grease Lightning, which means very well done indeed. Hetty and Katie, after 3 questions, you are through to the final 2-1.
Excellent. Oh, I'm so sorry. Commiserations. You were so close. I think you meant Greece. That was worth 85. So even if you did get it right, that was a super, super high score. Now, Eliza Doolittle. That will be from My Fair Lady. That was worth 29. Do you know Don Lockwood, Gene Kelly?
Singing in the Rain.
Singing in the Rain. That's worth 32. And Anita, Rita Moreno. You know.
West Side Story.
Absolutely worth the lowest score, 13. Congratulations if you got them at home.
Thank you very much indeed. That brings us to the end of our head-to-head round. It means we have to say goodbye to you, Ash and Chris, for the first time. We'll see you next time and look forward to it. Thank you so much for playing. Ash and Chris. Back for Hetty and Katie. Now time for the Pointless Family. Huge congratulations, Hetty and Katie. You fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless Trophy.
We're so pleased.
You now have a chance to win the Pointless Jackpot, and at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £1,500. What would you like to see come up?
Literature or books would be, probably quite high at the
Hetty.
list. Yeah, for me.
OK, books.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. You know what happens. 4 things will appear on the screen behind me. Let's hope one of these things appeals. Today, I can give you rhythm and blues songs in the UK charts, Irish politics, Christmas desserts, and films by Wolf Hall actors. What do we think?
OK, well, Hetty loves Wolf Hall, but the book.
Yeah, I not only know a few. Yeah, that might be tricky. The
Christmas
actors.
desserts we could have a guess at.
Yeah.
Politics, no. Songs could have a guess at.
Yeah, I think.
Songs.
Yeah, I think
Should we try
songs. Yeah.
it? Yes.
Rhythm and blues songs
We're going for rhythm and blues.
in the UK charts. Brilliant.
OK, so we are looking for the name of any act that has had a UK top 40 single with the word rhythm or blues, in the plural, in its title on the official singles chart according to officialcharts.com. This is as of the beginning of August 2025. We are not looking for the titles themselves, just the acts that has had hits with those songs. Best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, as always, you've got up to a minute to come up with 3 answers, and all you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. If you can get 3 pointless answers, we will throw in a £500 bonus. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let us put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Okay, I don't know many at
Okay.
all.
I guess that's why they call it the blues, is Elton John.
Yeah.
So Elton John as a first.
Yeah.
Rhythm is a dancer.
Yeah,
don't know
don't
this.
know
No.
Can't Stop the Rhythm, is that a song? But
I don't know.
Yeah.
Rhythm of the Night, I think it's a song, but I don't know. Blues.
Blues. I can't blues. I'm just thinking like Bob Dylan doing Duncan Blue, but it's not plural. Who did Rhythm is a Dancer?
I can't think of anything else.
No.
Oh.
Blues.
10 seconds left.
Oh no. We're going to say we've got to say Elton John, and then
Yeah.
we'll just guess some
3 Elton
artists.
Johns, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
We'll just guess some artists.
Beyonce.
Yeah, Beyonce.
OK, that is your time up. Let's have your 3 answers.
OK. It's not gone well. We're going to go for what we think is a correct, hopefully, which is Elton John.
Elton John.
And then
that is for
blues. And then we're going random. We're going to go Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
and Beyonce.
All for rhythm or for blues?
So we'll go Bob and Beyonce for rhythm.
Bob and Beyonce, both on rhythm.
Yes.
Brilliant. Excellent. Of those three, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
We'll go for Elton because at
We'll
least...
put Elton last.
Yeah.
Least likely to be pointless?
Beyonce.
It's Beyonce and then Bob Dylan in the middle. So Beyonce, Bob Dylan, Elton John. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. We have Beyonce, we have Bob Dylan, and we have Elton John. Now, if one of these turns out to be pointless and wins you £1,500, what would you like to do with it? Hetty.
Well, me and my partner are just actually looking to buy a house, so it would probably go towards that.
That would be nice. Katie?
And as unlikely as it is, I would go on holiday. I'd do a splurge.
A splurge. What a good thing to do. OK, well, your first answer was Beyonce. Let's find out if that is a correct answer. In this case, we'll look for any artist who has had a hit with rhythm in its title. Let's see how many of our 100 said Beyonce. Well, it was a long shot. It was a long shot. Not a pointless answer. Bob Dylan is your next one. Again, it's acts with hits with the word rhythm in their titles. Bob Dylan. No, there we are. I mean, it would have been a surprise, I think. I think it would have been a surprise. Your third and final answer was Elton John. Let us find out. In this case, it's blues we're looking for in the title of a single. Let's see how many of our 100 said Elton John. Might it be pointless? It's definitely right. Down we go with Elton John. Through the 40s, through the 30s, through the 20s, through the teens, into... Oh, not quite into single, because 10 there for Elton John. Not bad. A respectable score on your third and final answer. Well, I'm afraid you haven't won the jackpot today, but you have won our pointless trophy. So very, very well done indeed for that.
Well done. So, about to deliver some news. Bob Dylan did have a hit with Subterranean Homesick Blues. So if it was in the other category, that would have been correct, but you would have scored 1. So you wouldn't have won the jackpot, but it would have been close. So let's have a look at some other pointless answers, starting with acts with top 40 singles with rhythm in the title. You could have had Jason Donovan, Katy Perry, Noisettes, Rod Stewart. In fact, every act was pointless apart from the following that all scored points. Snap, Grace Jones, Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine, Janet Jackson, Corona, Ian Dury and the Blockheads, K-Class and the Cascades. OK, now moving on to acts with top 40 singles with blues in the title. Here are some of the pointless answers. You could have had Alma Cogan, Eels, Guy Mitchell, Moby. Again, there were lots of pointless answers. The only scoring answers here were Elton John, Elvis Presley, Eddie Cochran, Gary Moore, Belle and Sebastian, Bob Dylan, Deacon Blue, Frank Ifield, Glenn Fry, Roy Orbison, The Who, and Tommy Steele. Well done if you got anyone other than those at home.
Thank you very much indeed, Susan. And thank you, Hetty and Katie. I'm sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That will therefore roll over onto the next show when we will be playing for £2,500. Join us then to see if Tom can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Susan.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.